Good morning. Alright. We're back in RimWorld. And I have started the recovery effort. I didn't get very far. I've not actually been in RimWorld that much lately. So I haven't done an awful lot of recovery in my own time. But I have done some recovery. Sorry, I'm just fixing things. There we go. For instance, we've moved all the bodies back out and cleaned the yard a bit. It's still a little dirty in places, but the rain is clearing up a lot of the mess as well. And you can see there's still lots of mess inside as well. The next thing that we did as well, is started making a little bit more progress on fixing the walls and whatnot down here. But that's just mainly because I left everything to their own devices. I didn't realize that my the emu's gone. Look, ostrich. When did that happen? Did it die? Could it die? I guess so, because I think one of these bodies is... Okay, well, never mind. Anyway, we need more sandstone, so that way we can build the crematorium so that doesn't happen again. Because last thing we want is for all that to happen again. And another thing as well is I had to go through and make some mod edits. Because one of the quality of life mods that I had enabled was Tilt the World or Tilt the Planet, whatever it was called, because it added it made it made changes to the light system, the light and dark, added the clouds and all that jazz. It looks really nice, but I recently found out that it was actually doing more than just changing the lights, because I loaded into the save and every single wall and fence was critically damaged. And I was so confused because it's like there's no way that we damaged every single wall, like even the and fences, even the ones over here. All these fences were critically injured. And I realized what happened is in one of the updates, they increased the wall health, so that way it would take more in order to destroy it. And as a result, the 195 health that the wall has normally was actually really low in health compared to what it would normally be. Sorry, I got distracted. So every single wall and fence was critically injured, though technically not really, because they were all 195 health still. Fences were 26 out of whatever they were in the mod. But yeah, a little bit of googling and I found out that mod is adding things that no one really asked for in the first place. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I mean, I'm sure some people like these changes, but I got it for the graphical side of things. So I went through into the mod options and I just basically just turned everything off except for the sun and the clouds and the lighting and all that jazz. Because when I got into this, I was like, oh yeah, I didn't care about the fence health and whatnot. I assumed that that was adequate for the game. Plus, these walls are made out of wood. It's 2 blocks wide, so we're looking at what, 300 something health. If they all got increased to 400 health and so they were critically damaged, so we're looking at 800 health for this. I don't know what damage some of the weapons do, but methinks that it would make it a lot harder to do raids through walls, and it would make this base a lot more defendable. So, like I said, I turned all that off because I got it for the graphical side of things, and that's the way I'd like to keep it. But apparently, a lot of people have beef with the mod for that, because another thing that apparently it changed was resource requirements. Walls cost a lot more to make. Walls costed a lot more to make. Vanilla items, like things that you were building, would cost so much more wood and stone and whatnot in order to make. And like, I don't know how true that is because crematorium is still going to cost me. Uh, Actually, it's only going to cost me 150 sandstone brick blocks. I could have sworn that was like 280 or something. But still, apparently it decreased the cost of things, which means that some of these biosculptor pods probably could have been cheaper, but you know, it doesn't matter. We have plenty of steel. It also means we don't need as much wood as we have now. And apparently it also changed food stuff too. Not entirely sure what it did to food. Hang on, let me Google it. Tilt the world. Was it called Tilt the World? Tilt the planet. Tilt the planet. Oh, here we go. Plant realism. Plants grow best in conditions like their native earth biomes. Plant yields and growth times match their earth counterparts. So strawberries have very low yield, but grow fast and can be harvested multiple times. Rice provides abundant nutrition, but rots soon after maturity, making harvesting on time much more important. A streak of bad weather can ruin a crop. Uh, Trees give significantly more wood, but fires produce less heat. What was that? Oh, shamblers. Okay, hold on a minute. Shall we go say hi? I think we should. Oh yeah, stack size and balance. So bulk items like wools, leathers, food, and construction materials can be stored realistically by the thousands in a stack. Max stack size can be reduced in settings if your colonists prefer to have multiple stacks of the same item. So basically, they were making it so that way, your stack size was like increased. Which is probably a good thing given the fact that I have 10 tons of wood right here, but you know. It was learning that tilt the planet, which I initially thought tilted the planet and changed the lighting. Um, I assumed that was all it was doing, but as it turns out, it was actually changing the entire balance of the game. So, I assumed that we were going to be capturing them, but I guess that's only if we not. Oh, here we go. Capture. And then put it in there. That means you stop shooting it, and now you capture it. Oh, also there was a flood, as you probably guessed. Once the flood's over, I'll fix the wooden fence so that way it doesn't flood in here again, but sandbags are doing their job and keeping the rest of the place all clean to a degree. And I also accepted a quest to hold 2 prisoners with paralytic abrasion, so they can't move. And I think We're up to date. There was an exotic goods trader that flew by, so I bought a whole bunch of resources. Unfortunately, the thing is that we just need more components because we have things like this battery breaking down. There was the turret out there breaking down. There's a ship landing beacon that's broken down. It's just recovering from the fight in the last stream, and for the most part we seem to have gotten it fixed. But I really want to get this fucking crematorium working before I do that again. Problem is I still need them to build it. We're still missing all these sandstone bricks. Who is assigned to crafting? Adams and Chef. With Chef. There you go. Oh, also we picked up a blind healer as well, Wilhelm. Another one of those ones that says they're not telling you everything. It's like, well, there is literally no way for me to be able to discern what that is ahead of time, so I may as well go take him. And then just be prepared that I have to turn around at some point and kill him. Oh, and we also found some grey flesh as well, so got to keep my eye out for an imposter among the colony. I found it before Wilhelm showed up, so I'm thinking that it's not Wilhelm, but you never know. Now that we have the food replacement, look how much hay we just have here, and all the fucking kibble. Maybe that mod really was just messing with my colony. I think I need more people in crafting. The problem is I don't have anyone in crafting who is inherently good at it. Why do I have so many people? Oh, was this part of the recovery effort? Was just making everyone do crafting so that way I can construction so that we can build that fence? Probably. While we're not really clean yet, there's a lot of mess everywhere. We are doing a little bit better. We're recovering. And clean. What's going on here? Oh, I had specifically construct here. Yeah. Part of my effort to try and fix the walls because I thought the walls were heavily damaged. And I guess technically they were, because I just set everyone to be doing construction. But no, that was not necessary. Now to go collect more grey samples. Now I need to find them though. It's interesting how it prioritized putting the blocks on the floor rather than the actual structure. I need a better way to train people. Don't I have like skill trainers? Hang on. Word of Inspiration, Neuroquake, Flash Storm, Berserk Pulse. What's that one? Blinding Pulse. What's that one? Cooking. Not construction. Not construction. Crafting. What was this one? Unstoppable, fertile, strong immunity. And that was just fertile. Right. Should I plant a Harbinger seed right here in the middle of the dumping stockpile? Is there actually a gate anywhere in here, or is this all just fences? I think it's all just fences. Okay. Now I need that Harbinger seed. Harbinger seed. Plant Harbinger tree. Right there. I can't put it right in the middle because it's lopsided, but because it's only one in a two. But you know. Harbinger tree down. I only have one Harbinger seed, don't I? Yes. I couldn't help but notice that it's actually a very small area. If well fed, the trees will grow faster and create new Harbinger trees. Oh, okay. It's gonna spread. It can be harvested for twisted meat and bioferrite. Okay. Maybe I do want it to spread then. Well, these aren't mine, are they? No, they're not. I will say this lower area is looking a lot nicer now that we have more limestone flooring down. Though we do need to clean it up because it's quite filthy. Manage areas, animal territory, outdoors. Okay, well they're already not allowed in here, but I do need to add in the new containment area. Because I don't really want them in here either. Dog patrol. Any rooms I don't want them in? Don't want them in bedrooms, apparently. It's interesting. I don't want them in this fridge. But they're fine in this fridge. Are they allowed in the rec room? No. You know, I don't think that was the containment cell I actually put her in, but you know, it's fine. I don't want the dogs patrolling inside any of the containment zones. Structure, door. Yeah, I know I'm not making any anomaly or research projects right now. I'm trying to focus on cleaning and repairing the colony after what happened. Considering that he advertised himself as being a blind healer, I'm surprised he's only got 1 on his doctoring. I love how this is just my bomb storage, basically. Because if one of them goes up, they're going to take out the entire wall. Oh, trade beacon is broken. Maybe I should make more machining tables, because they're the ones that make the, or not. Hang on. Oh, yeah, maybe I should make more fabrication benches, because I think these are the ones that, give you the components. Where to put it, though? I think I established that this was going to become another lab. Maybe I should put it down here. Oh, what the... Floors. Wood floor. God, the requirement for heavy bridges in places is so annoying. Because it's usually like it's only a few tiles. Vac barrier. I guess it's for airtight areas. Oh, I also dotted proximity detector stuff around the places. I don't remember if I did that at the end of the last stream or if I had done that my hours. Obviously, they're not built yet, but plan is to dot them around the place so that way I can spot invisible dudes. Oh no, one of the chicks got struck by lightning. Oi, I thought you had paralytic abrasion. What are you doing standing up? Yeah. Did he recover? Maybe because he doesn't have anything. This guy, however, has still got 27 days left of it. What a mess this room has become, by the way. Of unfinished stuff. Now a quick drink. Okay, I say quick. That was about 2/3 of my glass. But I did prepare multiple drinks, so we're fine. We'll allow herbal medication. Just because I don't think we want it to die. Oh, I didn't deconstruct these these extra bits in order to make these square. So these larger prison cells should be enough to put holding platforms and also electric inhibitors down. See, this is what I mean about the fucking heavy platforms. Like this room, this room here only requires 2. And look, there's one there. Uh, I didn't actually pause for the dark visions. I paused because I noticed that there's a fire label here. Oh dear. I need anyone and everyone to go extinguish the fire. Really? Now's the time for social fighting. There's a forest fire right next to the colony, and now's the time for social fighting. There's some more fires down there. Boogie Woogie has given birth to Lullaby. God, these names are amazing. Alright, well, if you guys want to stop working on that fire, you can go work on that one. Wilhelm's on fire. Oh, another rainy thunderstorm. Okay. You know, I probably should be replacing these walls with stone walls so that my base isn't flammable, but I don't have enough limestone to coat each wall, or sandstone, or anything like that. Once all this is turned, I'll have enough limestone to coat each wall with a bit of limestone so it won't be flammable anymore. But for the moment, I am not capable. Also, can this water like retreat so I can fix up this fence? Thank goodness. I don't know what it is that I need in order to start doing like special genetic stuff. Like I almost want to just leave it until all of the construction is done, but like that could still take a while. Also, sorry for the frame drops. This colony has reached a stage where it's actually started to impact my own frames now. When I'm on like this the normal speed, it's nice and fine. Speed it up to the next one and it's a little juddery. Speed it up to the next one and yeah, there's frame drops. So I love the fact that they refer to this room as the dining room now. What's it called? Biosculptors. So called the bio room. Oh, I suppose I should assign a pod for Wilhelm. I let Wilhelm actually stay in there. I like how when they're blind, they've just got stitches on both eyes. It's just unnecessarily creepy. While fishing, Finch caught a doomsday rocket launcher. Fucking excuse me? It's like the equivalent of finding a purse on the floor in Fallout, opening it, and it having a goddamn fat man in it. Ugh, God, floodwater again. We're still flooding from last time. Do we not have any steel? Is that what the problem is? I've got all these steel deposits that are inside the base. Maybe the next one I'll get is this one here that's over by the bridge. Another quick drink while I wait for the sun to come back up again. I'm drinking that new flavor of iced tea, the strawberry one. It's quite nice. It tastes very different than the peach and the lemon and whatnot because it's a green tea instead of a black tea. But in a way, it's actually kind of refreshing. Oh, damn it, they came in person. When there's a ship flying overhead, you get a lot more stuff than the ones that are here in person, but oh well. But yeah, green tea, the iced tea, green tea is actually not that bad. At first, when I drank it, I thought it was really weird, but it's grown on me. Now I actually find it quite refreshing. Damn it, no longer inspired by trade. I'm literally sending him to go do a trade right now. Look, he was an inch away. Well, they've got a breeding pair of turkeys, but how many more animals do I really need? Unfertilized ostrich egg. They don't have anything worth buying. The closest thing I think personally is the turkeys. But like, I already have ducks and chickens. Do I really need turkeys too? I have ducks, chickens, goats, pigs, cows, camels, and well, actually the camels are worth male. A bison and pigs. Oh no, I do have camels. Yeah, hang on. So yeah, bison, camels, cows, pigs, goats, Chickens, ducks. And technically also boomalopes, but I'm not harvesting them for food. I don't think I really need any more animals. I have $800, so it's not like I can just sell them something crazy. See, like this, yeah. Yeah, they can just have it for the extra dollar. Actually, hold on. What's outstanding with you guys? Let's give them a gift. I have lots of wool and whatnot, so not particularly stressed about it. Anything else? I gift you duck. It doesn't look like it didn't change the thing. Maybe they don't want ducks. But duck. Who doesn't like a duck? It takes 2 cows in order to go up one standing. I wish this was sorted properly. It's not. Let's just look at how many cows I've got. Let's give them Dallas and Maryland. Breeding pairs of cows. For gifts. And from 15 to what? I can't read that. 15 to 45, 65? One of the two. I can't read it. It's behind the text. It's behind the Z. Oh yeah, I should probably actually send these guys on their way. What is that? An unfinished healing enhancer. Oh yeah, the landing site's flooded. Where did they land? Oh, over here. So ship ready to go. We have everyone. Yep. And this was my reward. 3 Arcite capsules so that I can do more Xenogerm stuff, and a whole bunch of silver. What I say, was Lamp just standing in the doorway when studying? Do you need a gun? No, you don't. You do. You need a gun. Okay, Jitter and Man needs guns. Oh, God, my nose. Um, how's this going? We haven't really added any more sandstone blocks. I really want to look into this damn stuff. Growth fats. So we have gene banks. Hold on. So we have gene banks attached to the gene assembler. We have gene extractors and gene processors. I noticed that these growth fats do not need to be near. I can't move this stuff now, can I? Can't move that. So I can move the subcore encoder, but I can't remove these ones. Oh, I have growth fats already right here. Never mind. What the hello? This whole section is apparently outdoor animals are allowed to go through. What the hell? So, oops. By the by, I should probably make a door up to the top because I just realized that there's doors at the left and bottom of, and one onto the right of the building, but none at the top. Should probably fix that, but that's interesting. There's no floor here. I forgot a floor. Yeah, so I bought two more. I'm sorry, I bought one more Xenogerm. I got this one. So Archetype Metabolism. Oh god, two Archetype capsules required for this. Maybe I should be buying these more often. This improves overall genetic and metabolic quality. High efficiency means person needs less food. Low efficiency means they need to eat more. Okay. I see. -2, -1. So what's this other one? Animal walk call. Carriers of this gene can perform an animal walk call using a powerful bellow and psychic connection to call an animal to fight for them. Well, that sounds like fun. I couldn't help but notice the efficiency is -3 right next to this one, which is +6. This one's +1. Carriers of this gene have hands that partially resemble pig trotters. This reduces their ability to manipulate objects. This is useful. This is also useful. This is a problem. Well, just having these things here means it would cost me 3 Archetype capsules to make. So how do I make an embryo? Because I've made xenogerms. I don't know. Hang on. RimWorld growth vat. Okay, maybe I should be looking up the embryo rather than the growth vat. Oh, okay. So there is a surgery that can be done. Operations, add bill. Should be an extract ovum. Or there isn't. Okay, we'll try someone else. Squirrel. Nothing. Oh, it requires the facility procedures research. Okay, I probably don't have the research done. Yeah, I don't. Okay, fertility procedures. We'll do that now. I love the fact that we have things like neural computation researched, but then we don't know how to make a bow. Shard beacon? Oh. Perform a psychic ritual that abducts a random hostile person from anywhere in the world, putting them in a short-term coma for capture. That's kind of funny. Could you imagine just like Uh, like just one day, just like walking around your house, and then whoop, you wake up from a coma like a month later, um, in some random colony as a prisoner. We'll get skip abduction. That sounds like fun. It sounds like a good way to be able to get to get new colonists. Big stretch. Excuse me. Sniff still having. How did you get that wall? Also, Sniff, Finch, and Jess are all sleeping in there. What? You know we have actual bedrooms, right? Didn't I just assign Sniff? Wilhelm and Fume are sleeping in there. Maybe I should disassemble these rooms. Problem is I have them here for guests and whatnot. But I like that. He's now gone to his new bedroom to break it, rather than staying where he was to break shit. Seemed a little unnecessary, but you do you. I appreciate Fume's effort, though, to put plants in the planter pot, even though there's a table missing from the bedroom. Oh, good, the water's subsiding. Hang on a minute. Rebuild that fence. Oh, this is coming along very nicely. Oh yeah, I had to close these vents because we haven't actually finished the coolers here. Otherwise, all the cool air was just going to escape. Wonder why that came out as a square. Is it because it's on stone? Might be. I was actually thinking about starting a new colony, by the way. I didn't know whether or not I was going to mention or if I was just going to just show up one day with a new colony. But like, there's plenty of stuff that I can do with this colony, but I seem to spend most of my time now waiting for colonists to finish fixing something or cleaning something. And I don't know how to make it faster. And maybe that's the thing, maybe I can't. Maybe this is my life now. This is the problem with having a really big colony is you have a lot to fix, you have a lot to clean, you have a lot to build. I mean, we're making some good progress. All of this stuff wasn't built before, and this had only just been finished being like cleaned. This area still needs tons of cleaning to do. Like, it's not like nothing is happening this stream, but I'm spending a lot of this time just watching. Whereas with a new colony, you're actively doing stuff. And the question is whether or not, if I start a new colony, is it going to be faster? What can I do differently? How can I improve on what I've already got? But I was thinking about starting again. That's the other thing, is that if I do start again, how do I fit the anomaly stuff into it? Because the anomaly stuff is the bit that's interesting right now. I want to do more anomaly stuff. I just don't feel like I'm ready to go over here and be like, oh yeah, void provocation. Because I want to get this crematorium up and running so that way I can get rid of the corpses before, in case the fucking dead life dead life dust shows up again. You again. Didn't you just show up like a moment ago? You have literally nothing. It's just something that I need to consider. The other thing is as well, do I want any mods on this? Because obviously I'm running quality of life mods on this save. Do I want to run the same mods? Do I want to add more stuff? Do I want to do a rim frame playthrough? Because I know that mod exists. I have fiddled with it a little bit. And it's very interesting. It's literally just adding the Grenier to the game. So, you know. Maybe I want to do a rim frame playthrough. Maybe I want to do an SCP playthrough, because I know there's an SCP mod that has so many SCPs in the game. And then I can force the anomaly stuff to spawn a little earlier. Um, and play an SCP style game. So, I don't know. It's just something that I'm considering because this colony is now just a lot of the waiting game. And I have no idea if maybe I can streamline this process so that way I get things done faster. I really don't know. Every time I start a new colony, I take something from the last colony and I learn from it. I don't know what I'll be taking from this one because I've learnt so much. But at the same time, nothing has changed in so long. I'm not entirely sure. Well, thankfully we fixed some things like the beacons. Interesting. I could do this one. Hello! Too much focus on the games. What do you mean on the games? I might do this one. I'll get the Lamentations of the Shambler. Because that was the other thing that I wanted to research. 172 toxic. Fuck it, we can do it. I have space. I just gotta move them as soon as the waste packs land. How are you doing today, Lexi Flexi? Are we gonna drop the stuff? There it is. What? Hang on, where are the waste packs? Oh, here they are. God, you couldn't have put them anywhere closer to my colony, could you? I might have to put a little outpost out here to clean up the toxin because it's so far away and there's so many bags. Oh, he's probably still asleep. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by too much focus on the games. Well, it's important that we get these toxic waste packs moved into storage. Alright, that should be everything. It's gonna be a sneaky way to get that into the building is to just make him read it. Is someone coming? Oh, hold on. We need one more. By Natal. Where is he? Natal's really slow, though. Where the hell is he? There he is. And here he comes. Hooray, go Natal! Bam. And look at that. It didn't even corrupt the floor. God, that is so many toxic waste packs. But hey, they're frozen, so they're not going to be a problem. I am going to have to basically load this all into a ship, though, and dump them somewhere, but... At least they're not an immediate problem. And instead, I can reap the benefits of storing them for that person. Well, that's a duck for us. Oh, I forgot I had a fucking chinchilla in here. Sounds like we just got another dead animal. Did they always have a purpley pinky beard? Yeah, I think one of the takes I'm gonna be leaving this colony with is putting shelves near construction sites because wow, it really does make a big difference. The princess is pregnant. Oh yeah, I have so much chem fuel now that I've run out of storage space, so we're putting it in here now. I gotta be careful not to ignite it because it's in the middle of the base. How many more robots do we need to make? I have one constructoid, one lifter. Oh, is that it? Oh, because I don't have any components. Wait, is it? Am I out of steel? Hold on. Good lord, for the first time ever, I'm out of steel. I know how to get more, I just need people to come over and actually do the digging. Yeah, there's still lots of steel underground to dig out, it's just that they're not going and doing it. Oh yeah, I've also got them digging out the sandstone. I forgot I was telling them to do that. Because I need sandstone. What's that? Oh, gold. Yeah, good effort. I do have you set to mining. Okay, because you're doing it very slowly. Also, there's a lot of elephants. I'll put another segment in for cleaning, just because of how much cleaning there is. Royal Tribute Collector. Problem is, I can't actually give them my prisoner because he can't move. I think we took an organ out of him, didn't we, at some point? No. I thought we did. Pretty sure he's a humogen farm though, isn't he? Yeah, he is. I mean, I guess I can go send Sniff to go talk to them, but I don't think that we've got anything for them. Did you see that? How nice of them to go and help themselves to the tables. Especially when Chef is sleeping, they just entered his room. Who is supposed to be doing the conversion? It's Man, and he's not doing it. Who are we trying to change? Sniff? Excuse me, a big yawn. Most of the people in this colony are actually part of my religion already. Alright, well, let's keep focusing on Sniff. Keep converting Sniff. This has everything we need except for the sandstone bricks, so we just need them to prioritize building sandstone. I'm gonna crack open my next drink. Preserved by Adams. Well, where is he? There you go. He's carrying a limestone chunk. Could you not with the limestone? Can you focus on sandstone, please? Oh, sitting up in my chair. I'm slouching pretty bad. Oh, by the way, now that we have Tango done, who has some good traits on them? Oh, probably not you. I like how you're incapable of violence, but you're a masochist. So you can't inflict pain, but you can take it. I think we'll get road. So if I go health, add bill. Oh, here we go. What's that? Tubal ligation? Permanently render a patient sterile and unable to produce. Okay, well that's not what we want. I didn't realize that's what that was called. What's an IUD then? I thought that's what that was. Oh, okay, because I was like, I could have sworn an IUD was supposed to also stop pregnancies, but yeah, it does. Except this is the um like the non-committal option. You have no idea how many times I waved my hand there trying to get the words out of what I wanted to say. Alright, so let's try this. So we want to extract ovum for IVF from Road. Oh my god, are we just doing it in her sleep? Because someone just came over and fed her while she was asleep. I got really concerned for a minute that something just happened that was like very un unkind. What? Hang on. We don't have any more power? Why not? Have we now just reached the limit on how much power I can generate? Is that what this is? Like, no kidding, I think it might be. I think we might have just reached the limit. Big problem is we don't have the steel. One more, please. Or can I get people to come over and do the digging then? Who's doing the mining? Road. Fuck. Who is currently unconscious? When was the last time I actually ran out of power? They're all still working, right? They're not like... No, they're working. Let's turn off the ground penetrating scanner for now. I mean, it's not like we need to discover any more metal or anything. We've got plenty discovered. We just need to dig it out. Power running out of power? Yeah, I know, right? I don't even know why I'm running out of power. I haven't added anything that, like, recently that would have... Like, all of this would be consuming power. Absolutely. But, like, it was fine a minute ago. Let's just disable these on the off chance that... Whoopsies. We'll disable these on the off chance that, it's still happening. Which ones are still empty? Fuck's sake, the light. There it is. Okay, well, I don't need to disable them. I just need to turn off the power for them. These ones I have to disable. There you go. So we'll turn off the ones we're not using and just leave on the ones that we are. Does that help? No, it doesn't. Why not? What else is consuming all of our power? That wasn't here like 5 seconds ago. I honestly have no idea, actually. Hang on, let me just turn off a couple of these banned nodes. How many of these do I have? I have 3. That's not that many. But I can probably turn them off regardless because I don't have enough robots for it to really matter. I haven't got a Scooby. There's a psychic soothe for females right now, but there's nothing that would be taking all the power. What if I just turn off 3 of these neural superchargers? I'm sure people will get unhappy, but... Because, like, I don't have the resources to just go out and build another geothermal generator. That's the problem, is I need more people to go and dig for iron so I can make components so that I can make more geothermal generators. Because I don't mind making a geothermal generator in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Because all I'll do is I'll put a geothermal generator down, build some walls around it and some turrets, and basically turn it into an energy outpost. But so I don't mind. But I still need the resources to do that, and I don't. We're on good terms with the Menino Alliance and Refugee Empire. Maybe I can, and the Exo Conglomerate. Maybe I could call one of them, see if I can get them to come out a little earlier. Though that will hurt my reputation with them. I think that's how that works. Or is that calling them for support? I think that calls them over for trading early. Oh, here we go. Cost 38 goodwill. I would like an orbital trader, please. A bulk goods trader. Oh, I get to pick. Excellent. Alright, yep, this will hurt my... 15 days! 15 days! Seriously. Well, thank fuck I'm not I'm not dying. Could you imagine if I really needed food? I have to wait 15 days. Oh, 15 days my arse, they just arrived. Okay, come on, sniff. Trade like you've never traded before. Oh my god, they have guinea pigs. And a monitor lizard. Do I want an army of guinea pigs? Components, components. I want to buy components. I want to buy steel. Okay, what else have they got? Anything fun? That would be nice. Don't really need research notes on royal apparel. Okay, I have 10 advanced components. I probably don't need to buy that one extra one. Oh, I sell the chem fuel. Sell the chem fuel. Oh my god, how much do I have? What the fuck? How much chem fuel do I have? I have 6,300 chem fuel. What the fuck? Maybe I should be making more chem fuel generators. Let's sell 4,000 of this stuff. So now they owe me $4,300, which they obviously don't have. So let's buy let's buy their Gravelite panels so they can do more Odyssey stuff in the future. Let's buy that advanced component. Change my mind. Penguin egg. Unfertilized. Tell you what. Let's just sell them enough chem fuel in order to make up the difference on the transaction, and then we'll try to fix our reputation with them by selling them the remaining chem fuel as a gift. So, they give me $8. You can't do hauling. You're busy. You can haul. Alright, that looks like everything. Okay, now, gift mode. Would you like a camel in these trying times? Maybe I can give them some animals or something. We'll start with the chem fuel, because I have 4,500 and then my storage is full. So we'll give them 2,250, so we'll just go smack down the middle. I can't remember how much the goodwill cost me when I had to call them out early, so that's fine though. Oh yeah, there's the Ovum of Ovum of Road. It's worth $37 apparently. Huh. 34 standing. Or 26 standing. Let's get rid of the wooden sculptures because they're the lowest quality one. Well, not lowest quality, but like the lowest tier because they're made out of wood. Yeah, 31 standing. That'll do. I think we were on 90 something before, so we're pretty good now in their books. And with all the steel and components, we can try and get things fixed up. Get us working on generating power again. So now that we have that ovum, how do I actually go about doing that? I probably can't right now because I don't have any power. Yeah, power needed 80 watts right now, and it requires 200 when active, so we don't really have the power to do um, cloning vats. So well, there's not really cloning vats, but you know, growth vats. I'll call them back and see if there was anything else that I missed the first time. Since it actually cost me standing to get them out here in the first place, I want to make sure that I didn't miss anything that I want. I mean, I have plenty of money. I've got 10,000 silver. It says low food. What if I just buy their food then? Oh, that's nutrient-based meals. They're not going to like that. Tortoise meat. Plasteel? How much do we have of that? 489. The religion I'm running isn't allowed to take drugs. So there's no point getting the penicillin. Thank you, brain. I think that's everything. Yeah, because they don't have any archive capsules or anything. Okie dokie then. I believe that be everything. That's poor. Just unload all this stuff on them. Here, take the drugs off my hand. Damn it, missing 3 components. Alright. Oh, we have the steel, they can make more. Kind of a shame they didn't have any sandstone blocks, but... Yeah, we're right, we don't actually have an awful lot of food. It's interesting, we're not growing that much. Ha! Another bulk goods trader just showed up. Alright, now that I don't have an awful lot of money left. Oh wait, no, they're a caravan. Okay, hold on. Still, it's not, they're not going to have an awful lot because they're a caravan, but they'll have some stuff. Apparently not clothes, unless those are nudists. They do have some clothes, yeah. They don't really have anything that I want. They got a chicken called Jabberwocky, though. Tell you what, since we were just talking about how we don't have an awful lot of food, I'll just buy all their food. And then... Any ducks? Camel? What? Why didn't that show up? Oh, because they're not buying camels. Of course, it's not. Same as hell. There's the cows. Chicken. We'll leave it at that. I completely forgot I was even making turrets up there on the off chance that the dead rose again. There's no corpses even in there, though. I probably don't need the turrets anymore. Do I want the turrets anymore? Probably not. Like I just said, there's like no corpses in there anymore. Except for the tunneler. Wait, is that my tunneler? That is my tunneler. What are you doing, dead? What are you doing lazing around? Hang on, bulk goods trader has left comms range. You know, another thing I could have done actually, rather than calling them, is I could have just gone and visited them. Loading, taking a while. There we go. So there's the Habium peoples. They're over there. Unfortunately, there's not an awful lot of other vendors around. Like, cause they're hostile. The bandits, ancient complex. Hostile, hostile. I need the title of knight in order to trade there. Man, I'm on such bad terms with everybody. Amazing. But yeah, I guess I could visit, but are we generating power? Well, we are generating power again. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Is it that one extra water mill that did it, or is it like... Oh, we have two. You're just sitting on the... Yeah. He's still alive in there? Yeah. Well, since things seem to be, like, slowing down a little bit, shall we... fuck with the RNG? Let's do a draw animals. Oh, I need 5 more bioferrite. Well, I know I can't. I don't have bioferrite. Bioferrite. I don't have the bioferrite extraction researched. Yeah, because that's right, because I wanted to do skip abduction because I thought that was funny, being able to kidnap people from across the planet. Okay, well, after that I'm going to have to do bioferrite extraction, or I'm not going to be able to do anything. I don't even... There's no point in me setting it to for slaves. Not only do I not have any slaves, but I don't think I'm allowed to have any slaves in this religion. I can't remember. Analytical path. Oh no, slavery acceptable. Slavery is indeed acceptable. So I could just set these to be for slaves and then wait for slaves. Question is, where do I even get some slaves from? Because I don't take prisoners normally. I just bumped into a fan with my headphones. And this guy is brain dead, literally. Permanent gunshot injury. Three years he's been lying there in a vegetative state, just acting as my blood bank, basically. We're making a bit of progress on cleaning. I think the elephant was making a lot of the mess. Terrace has given birth to Sugar. These names. How are we not getting this done? Where is all the sandstone? Like, we have 10 tons of sandstone in here. It's just not being turned. Maybe I need to go back to telling people that they need to actually work. Yeah, so they're only forced to work for 6 hours a day. I mean, that's not bad. They're only forced to work for 6 hours a day, and for 6 other hours of the day, they can do anything they want, which can be working if they see fit, or it could be eating or recreation, but they do have forced recreation time at the beginning of the day. Alright, how many dogs do I have now? Because I know I lost a lot of dogs during the Necromancer War is what I gotta come up with a fancy name for it. Other than I guess I could just call it what it was, the dead life dust. But And it looks like we've recovered a fair few dogs. So, the Dead Life Storm. Well, it's probably right for me to start trying to use the growth vat now. Let's use this one here in the middle. Insert embryo. No? Oh, wait, I need to fertilize it first. I need a man. I need a man. Maybe it should be this one. The traits, kind, careful shooter, super immune. I wonder if that's all stuff that they get from growing. To be honest, though, man is still one of the better options. So where did the ovum go? Is it in here now? Oh, there it is on the floor. That's huge! What the hell? Alright, can you go fertilize that one, please, man? Pick up a few magazines on the way. There you go. Embryo of Road and Man. What do we get? Dark black hair and this skin color. What is that? Darker one, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. Yeah, implant this embryo in a surrogate mother to begin the pregnancy, or I can implant it into the growth fat. Well, plant it into the growth fat. The thing is, I can inspect the genes. How do I add more? It mentions complexity and metabolic efficiency. Does it? Can I not add them? Maybe I have to. Maybe I have to use a mother or a father that has the Xenogerm installed. Maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. There it is. Prioritize filling growth fat. Go on, Lamp. You can do it. You're a doctor. Oh yeah, you need to fill the vat with food. But you know that's not. Oh no, that was just process filling growth fat with food. Okay. So who's gonna actually handle this? Who's gonna actually move it? I don't know. I'm guessing at some point someone's going to move it into the growth fat. I just don't know who will do it, and I can't force it. Oh, an exotic goods trader is flying by. Hey, Sniff. Can you go sniff out what they have? I have a lava snail. What the fuck is a lava snail? A slow-moving mollusk originating from the volcanic planet Nucadus. Nucadus? I don't know. Lava snails were bred as farm animals. Their skin secretes a thick slime that protects them from extreme temperatures. Interesting. Do they do anything? They're farm animals, so like, do they actually... No? Maybe maybe when it says farm animals, maybe they're like, because I assumed it meant that, I don't know if you can milk a snail, but like, I assumed that you could get some kind of resource from it, sort of like how you can get wool from sheep, milk from cows, that sort of thing. But it doesn't look like you can get anything from lava snails. I think it's just for food. Alright. Well, we always need more components, so I will buy more components. Oh, we were talking about how we needed bioferrite. I will buy that from you then. Makes my life easier. Oh no, there's a gene for happy. You can force happiness on people. Well, I will buy that one because I'm sure happy is a good thing to get. Uh, we need more archive capsules. We always need them. Low libido. I guess that's if you don't want more people breeding in your colony. Considering that we've never had a pregnancy in this colony except for one of the starting characters, it's quite surprising that none of the colonists like each other that much. Like, a few people even sleep together, but no one be fucking. There is a distinct lack of fucking going on. Bioregeneration. Advanced psychic rituals. Oh, a book that increases crafting. I'll get that. A psychic shock lance and a psychic insanity lance. Those are usually good fun to get. I will get both. And that's pretty much all that they have that's of any value. Okay. Time to sell. I actually don't have as much to sell this time because I've just sold a whole bunch of things. Still don't know why these gravlite panels don't stack, but... sell a few of these boomalopes. Cause I have so many. Damn. So they won't buy any cloth from me, which is a pain, because that's usually what I have like a million of, which, come to think of it, probably why they don't want to buy any. Y'all want to buy some bison? Bison, 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 bison. Bam. Kind of looks like it's all been reserved by Sniffy. I think he's got a nice big backpack. Not even close. There we go. I suppose that was exotic goods, not bulk goods. Exotic doesn't really look like bulk goods is usually the ones that have all your textiles and whatnot. Have we moved the... No? You just meditate. You do it. Pick it. Pick it up. There isn't... Oh! More has been discovered. More grey flesh. Where's our scientist? Oh, really? I'm 14 intellectual, but don't I? Yeah, here we go. Oops. Okay. Haul it and analyze it. Analysis complete. You can now use the surgical inspection operation to detect chromatium G0 in living subjects. Okay, hold on a minute. Add bill. Where is it? What? You can now use a surgical inspection operation. Oh. So it's a surgical inspection. Because I'm sure this will be fine. Be nice if there was a way to just set everyone to do it at the same time, but nah. I suppose, like, how many times would you really need to do something like this? Whoopsies. Wrong one. Okay, so this should be everyone with surgical inspection. So now, one by one, we should be able to go... Yep. And get inspected. Through surgery. Which means that you're going to be very busy in a minute, Doctor. What do you mean resting? I'm sorry, Doctor, but you have some surgeries to complete. That being said, don't fuck up. Oh Oh, you're really gonna throw in that little bit of text? That's gonna throw me off big time. Lamb performed an extensive surgical inspection on sale. He says that he's found no anomalies. However, a doctor may lie if it is in their best self-interest. You're really gonna throw that in there? Am I really about to just play one of those fucking like games where there's one alien among so many trying to kill you all? I'm trying to avoid saying Among Us because there's quite a few games like that that I actually used to play a few, but I don't remember any of the names, so I guess I just have to refer to Among Us. Oh dear. How many doctors do we actually have? How many people can actually do the surgery? 3 people. Sale was one of them, so I guess it's a good thing that we got him first. Hey, Grancia, can you work on Squirrel? Because Squirrel is gonna be building stuff. Could you not smoke right next to him? A vengeful machine persona is threatening the Imperials of the Refugee Empire. Julian Glabas wants you to send a message to the persona accepting responsibility for the transgressions. If you do, the persona will turn its anger on you. Okay, no anomalies supposedly on Squirrel. A psychic suppression wave will reduce the consciousness of all females around Tedmeti for 6 days. Oh, but I can get a sub-persona core, which I haven't figured out how to use yet, but they seem to be expensive. Or a whole bunch of LTEX stuff. No, I think I want the tech-proof sub-persona core. Psychic suppression. I mean, that should be fine. I'm not really using psychic powers that much. Unless it's just making everyone feel sad. Don't even feel it, apparently. Yeah, okay, so you have the Psyfocus stuff. Yeah, but it doesn't actually impact you in like your mood. So all it does is probably just reduce the Psyfocus gain. If not, just stop them entirely, but that's fine. Yeah, so Squirrel is fine, Sail is fine. Do I need to write a quick notepad file so I remember who I've inspected? Hold on. Yeah, so Sail and Squirrel. And on the off chance, I'm also writing down the doctor that performed the surgery. You throwing up? Oh, lovely. In the middle of the door to the hospital. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So it's not a mood suppression. It's literally just psychic suppression. Consciousness max 50%. So it doesn't really do anything other than lower their manipulation, talking, moving consciousness? Question mark? Yeah, pretty much. It just like lowers their ability to be alive, I guess. But as long as we don't get raided, we'll be fine. Oh, I've definitely just jinxed myself. Shit. Who was the other doctors? Sale and Grancia. Okay. Actually, let's just try and keep it down to just Grancia um and Lamp. Just in case one of the two of them are other fakes. Oh, I don't like that noise. Okay, Sniff is fine according to Lamp. Sniff is fine according to Lamp. Yeah, I'm actually writing this shit down now. Okay, here comes Grancia. Wait. I changed my mind. Grancia, like this is gonna sound sexist, but I don't want since Grancia is currently suppressed, I probably don't want her doing the surgery because I'm not sure if it's a good idea to have someone who's only at 50% consciousness, 50% manipulation, 50% moving, and all that jazz. I feel like it's probably not a good idea to have her perform surgery. So we'll have Sale do it from here on. Okay, nothing wrong with Road, according to Sale. Can you do the surgery on Jess, please? Where's the other doctor? There you are. Resting. Can you do the surgery on man, please? Sale performed something on Jess, and it was fine. Yes. Sale. I mean, I probably don't need to write anything down realistically, because as soon as you find it, I guess you would know, but you know. I'm writing it down on the chance that it could be either lamp or sail. Though I suppose the doctor would lie, say that it was someone. Man by lamp. What's Finch's job? I don't know. Gert is the chef. Romance Gert, not right now. Do the surgery on Gert. Oh, the lights flickered. Power's a little low. Okay, Gert by lamp. Why are we running out of power again? Oh, the growth fat's finally going. Alright, let's turn off the other two growth fats. Also, I think that the mech recharges are both on cooldown. That one's not super duper safe. Oh, but this one's right next to the damn tree. Alright, well this one's the closest one to get to, so we'll do this one. Temperature, whoopsies. The vent's in. And then... There. Now and once all that's built, we should be able to just ignore that from there on, because the four turrets will at least give us a hell of a warning if something's about to go down. They really need to stop working on the floor and put in the damn crematorium. Well, at least the TV's about to be installed. And people will be able to watch TV in the lower rec room. Ooh, thrombos. Would love to tame the thrombos, but they require a lot. So we'll just leave them cancelled for now. I'll tell you what, hey Sail, do you want to operate on lamp, please? Adams. No anomalies. Okay. Lamp. I spelled that wrong. Lamp by sail. Atoms by sail. Notorious is pregnant. I don't know. Did they just go into the dictionary and they just write down every word in the dictionary and be like, yep, that's a name? Now another quick drink. Ursula has given birth to sadness. Amazing. Ginger has given birth to Sugar Plum. Alright. Do you want to do the operation on Chef? And Sail. Do it on Keiko. And change my mind, do it on Relal. Didn't realize that apparently Sail is actually the best doctor in the colony. Nothing wrong with Relal. As according to Sail. Nothing wrong with Chef according to Lamp. Where is Finch? Mental state, dark visions. I suppose they are pretty likely to be them. I mean, all the stitches and dark visions and all that jazz. But yeah. Alright. How long does this psychic suppression go last? It's lasted for 1 day. Doesn't say how long for. Oh, 6 days. Alright. It's not the worst thing in the world, I guess. So, Lamp, do you want to do Wilhelm and Signald? Actually, no, Signald's about to be fed. Grancia. And then sail, once you've done that, signaled and Nator. Oh, who's going to finish first? It's a race. It looks like Sail's going to win. Even though he started late, Sail won. Okay. Sail says signaled is fine. Lamb says Wilhelm is fine. Plot twist is going to be Grancia, isn't it? Sail says Nator is fine. Lamp says Grancia is fine. Well, we still have 5 more patients to go through. Oh wait, hang on, did we already do Cake? Did we already do Finch? No, it's just he's in this state right now, so we can't go. I'll let them finish doing their little food run, and then I'll have them go and do the next bout. Okay, I can hear the laughing going on. Oh, they're actually... Sal's gonna start doing the thing. Alright. Yeah, you go feed Finch because he was just running around like a mad fuck. That's not good. I need every person with a gun or a knife in this hospital. It was fucking Keiko. The other one was stitches all over their body. A metal horror is emerging, slicing through flesh and skin. This nightmarish bladed creature is cutting its way out of its host. So it's emerging from Keiko, implanted through finger spike attack. Keiko's metal horror emerged because it was detected by Sail during a surgical inspection. These horrifying metallic parasites live inside the victim, taking control of higher reasoning via a network of hair-thin metallic filaments that they spread throughout the body and brain. They control the victim's mind and compel them to infect others with new metal horrors. Kill it! Yeah, and now we capture it. Requires 110, and we have 31.7. Sounds like he needs to be in one of these rooms, but I haven't set it up yet. Alright. Well, In that case, kill the metal horror. Keiko is actually alive. Hmm. Should I be concerned, considering that the description said that it needs to try to infect other people? But, Lamp has just been stabbed in the shoulder. At least we can cancel these extra surgical inspections. I like that. Stressed. Gee, I wonder why. Wait, did you get hit as well? Alright. I need you to undergo a surgical inspection as well. Just in the off chance that it does actually spread through cuts and stabs. Because I have no idea if it actually does it or not. That's what it says in the description, and RimWorld has been pretty good so far in fucking you over like that, but you know, I'll just do a quick inspection, make sure that there's nothing happened. Metal blood serum. I'm disappointed that I couldn't actually catch him, but I didn't have containment good enough for it. Makes the user more resistant to damage. Okay. Man, I want to do an SCP playthrough. I want to use the SCP mod. I want to do the anomaly stuff early. So you got hit by the blade. Yeah, you need to inspect it as well. All right. Okay. Lamp says sail is fine. That was kind of cool, actually, to be honest. I mean, it just messed up my messed up the flow of my colony for a bit, but actually that was kind of cool. Telling me that someone in the colony was infected in some way, and then having me go and find out who it was, only for it to be some kind of metal parasite clawing its way out of a person. And what's interesting is the fact that they're alive. They're actually fine. No, they're wandering around as if nothing happened. Despite the fact that a second ago a metal parasite just tore its way out of them. Keiko's truly built differently. No kidding. I don't know if you actually saw what was saw all their information just then, but where the hell are they? There they are. They have a bite scar from sight stealer teeth on their head. Their left arm is just gone, and there's a surgical scar on their left leg. And this clearly isn't relevant to their medical history because otherwise it would say something. But they've got scars all over their head. You watch the horror, yeah. When was this? 2 hours ago. Okay. I was wondering whether I should be concerned again. You know what? I just want on the safe side. Do another surgical inspection on Keiko. Make sure we got everything out. That's Grancia. I know I didn't really want them doing it, but right now both her doctors are laid up. There you are. Oh, sales actually up. Okay, you can do the one on Benitez. I know you only just got up after being critically injured, but it's fine. I'm not critically injured, but injured. Grancia says nothing wrong with the lamp. Alright. Sal says nothing wrong with Benitez, which means the last one to check is Keiko, and then the colony is safe. Yep, nothing wrong with Keiko. How awesome! We are free from eldritch horrors. For now. Who is our most experienced handler? 12, 13, 17, 17. So it's either Chef or Sniff. What? Hang on, what did I say it was? Yes, Sniff. Animal skill too low, need 10. Oh, Totoro. Wrong way. There we go. I hope you two are bringing your finest kibble. No, you're bringing hay. Okay. Well, no, you are bringing kibble. Okay, good luck. This is gonna go so badly. Tame failed. 1.9% chance. I mean, thankfully they have a 0%. Actually, I thought that they had a percentage chance to attack if taming failed. But no, it looks like it's fine. There's a 25% chance if you hurt them. But why the hell would I want to hurt them? I want to tame them. Kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? So I want to tame them because the horns are worth a lot, and the fur also worth a lot. Come on, Hotaru, damn. Oh, psychic suppression is probably slowing them down. They also have a peg leg. And a shredded scar on their other leg. Potter is on their way to becoming Tiny Tim from Futurama, like specifically the one that is just always on the cart, and then whenever they get legs, something bad happens. Tame failed. Yeah. We'll have to try again tomorrow, assuming they're still here. Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna go deconstruct the thing I told you to. Okay. Man, we didn't get anything. Missing 40 steel. Gee, I wonder where it is. I really need you to work on this holding platform, though, because the holding platform is how we're going to be getting more big things, more teeth. Angry things with more teeth. How much does a skip abduction cost? Requires 60 bioferrite. Fuck it, I want to try it. Lamp. And then we'll just get these four together. So we're going to invoke the dark energies to steal someone from the other side of the planet, kidnap them. I suppose for good measure, I should probably get some people together to fight as well. Adams, Rilal, Nator, and Kasumi. That should be fine. Stand there, guard the door, or the gate, the portal, the sigil, ritual spot. What are you wearing? Okay, because it did say that they would be unconscious, but I didn't know whether or not that would actually be true or not. You didn't want to ask me what I thought that was. It's a stone dagger. Okay. I want you to prioritize stripping this person, and then I want you to capture them. What do we know? They have good animal stats, good melee stats, incapable of caring, incapable of social, and they have the animal war call. They're also a cannibal. They're also psychically dull, but it's fine. It's interesting the fact that he can be both kind and also incapable of caring and being social. I mean, it sounds like he's an introvert, but he's an uncaring introvert. But he's a kind, uncaring introvert. So what's the benefit of enslaving someone rather than recruiting them? Is there a benefit to having a slave as opposed to a colonist? Okay, so I've taken to Reddit to find out what the benefit of slavery is. That's an out of context comment right there. But they said they have no recreation bar, which is good. They always have a slave expectations mood buff, so I guess it's another benefit is that you don't have to worry about whether or not the colony is good looking or if they're getting good food. And prisoners have very little will compared to resistance, so it's pretty easy to enslave prisoners. If you keep them unarmed, melee them to 100% suppression, and then give them a slave collar and vest. Their slave revolt period will hover around the 5 to 6 years with 0 suppression drop-off. So basically, you get a colonist that you don't have to worry about recreation stuff. You don't have to worry about whether the colony is good. And it would still take 5 to 6 years for them to want to attack. And because they're unarmed, they won't do anything. You would win Not a bad idea, actually. I'll keep them here for now and convert them into the into our religion first, and I'll make a decision from there. Well, that went surprisingly well. Don't know what I'm going to do with either of those. This weapon's like an inch from breaking, and this cloth sash, the only thing he was wearing, is poor quality, so he's not going to be worn by any of the colonists. I think I need more wind turbines, because I know the power is, like, it's not guaranteed. I'm running out of river. Running out of river near my base to just stick these water turbines down in. That's why I'm making this geothermal generator outpost. Because one geothermal generator spits out 3,600 watts consistently. Wind turbines can be anywhere from like 0 to 3,000, I think. And then these water mills are just permanently 1,100. Which is still not bad because it's 1,100 guaranteed as opposed, and the geothermal ones require specific holes and the wind turbines aren't guaranteed. Same as the solar panels. Solar panels give you a fair whack of energy too, but they require the sun. So, geothermal is the best, but yeah. Mind you, I could put down more of these chem fuel powered generators because of how many we've got. I mean, it's not like I really need the wood one, so let's eject the fuel and deconstruct the wood-fired generator and put down another chem fuel one. Wow, it's apparently 40 degrees in that room. Why? We didn't even have the steel for it. Why did you do that before we were ready? Oh well, it improves the temperature at least. Oh yeah, I was going to research the bioferrite extraction now. So that way I could start to extract bioferrite from my captured creatures. And then eventually when I get bigger ones. Do these electric inhibitors stack though? That's something I really need to know. Huh. So it only just needs to basically one of those three squares needs to actually touch it in order for it to work. So what I have up here is fine. It just means that no one can cross past it. That's all. So I probably should have made this room's one extra room bigger so that they can cross in front, but it doesn't really matter.
But supposedly they do stack.
Apparently they don't work. Damn it! I just googled it. They actually, according to Reddit, they don't work like that. You do it. You can't put them right up against it. You do actually need to be one back. Oh, which means that this is not going to fit. That is so unbelievably annoying since I've got the rooms all set up. It's like the only thing that I could do really in order to make this work is to put the holding platform one closer to the door, and then it's going to bother me because it's centered. Shit. So what do I actually need? I need it to be up here. Because basically this is the setup that you need. Well, how much do I care about symmetry? Because if I put it here, I could put it just there, and that'll do the job. No. I don't like that, because it's not symmetrical. Someone pointed out actually, because I was looking up online to see what a good layout was, and someone pointed out that it gives you enough room for things like like something called extractors, which I'm not entirely sure, or sorry, harvesters. But they even said turrets. And I thought to myself, that's not a bad idea actually, turrets. Because I imagine if these things break out, they're going to break out and come out through the doorway. So I think probably the first step would be put down turrets. Alright, so now I need a bigger room. So really, they came over to destruct that, just to break the one wall, and then they're gonna go watch TV. No, you are going to now destroy the remaining walls because I want to keep going. The Boogie Woogie has given birth to sulfur. I don't know if it's a good idea to put the holding platform right up against the wall. I kind of wanted it further into the room but I just don't have the space for that, because if I do that, I'm gonna have to push this one out a lot further. Like, I'm sure it'll be fine. And that goes there. Yeah, it's a bit skewy because of the direction that I put these containment chambers in. But oh, there was a I didn't realize it, but there was a um combat trader. Oh, okay. Well, you're welcome, I guess. Um, though he is kind of taking the lasso and the flak pants and all that stuff with him, but you know, I'll let him go because his stats weren't really super interesting to begin with. Like, he's got high mining, but that's like all he had going for him, really. He had a healing power, but he wasn't a doctor. So I'll let him go. Kind of a shame I don't have much of a space here, but oh, I suppose I could just move all this over. Oh yeah, convert the schedule conversion ritual. can't put that down because of the bridge. Just to, I was only putting these down really just to, like, confirm that they all fit, but we'll take them out so we can build one to completion. The hell did I just hear? God, that disco ball in the speakers makes this tempo look so ridiculous. But I needed it. Everyone gets +6 mood. Oh, and Sniff is now following the analytical path. Excellent. So who's next? Fume. There you go. Problem is that all this is going to cost more electricity that I don't have. So I really need the steel and components to go towards building the geothermal generator over here. Actually, I should realistically be putting them one block away like this. Because when they break, they explode. So I probably shouldn't put them right up against the building. Alright, as much as I've still got stuff that I need to do, I'm going to end it here because I need to go make some lunch. So thank you all very much for watching and sticking around while I don't even know what I was doing. Cleaning? Bit of spring cleaning, I guess. Oh, it's summer. Summer cleaning. And getting some more, just some more progress towards anomaly stuff going. Oh, wait, how's this going? I mean, it's going. Seems to be working fine. Biostarvation? I don't know what that means. But it's working. Time until birth, 3.5 days. And there's a heat wave. Smashing. Well, like I said, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all very much for hanging around. And you will have yourselves a good rest of the day. I am going to go devour something in the fridge. No idea what it is yet. But hopefully it'll be tasty. Farewell.